Alright guys, I'm back again today with the second work in progress for the 2012 Mecha Contest entry. And this is the Gundam Unicorn Battlefield diorama that I'm doing. If you didn't catch the first work in progress, this is generally the base for the diorama. It's going to be very large, 6 kits on it. And this part of the work in progress is going to have 2 parts. One for the base and one for Gundam that I've already started for it. So let's look at the base and what I've done since the last work in progress video. I took some suggestions of you guys, specifically one of you in general had a suggestion in the comment section of my last one about, the pipes wouldn't be perfectly even on this, and I agreed with that. I had planned on doing something similar to this, but I didn't fully get this idea until you made that comment. So I took and I went and I used a lighter to bend some of these pipes. You can see, bent some of them, tore some of them. Just did this kind of thing all throughout it. Just bent, tore up, that kind of thing, battle damaged. Also, I found some very thick straws. I'm not sure what kind of straws they were, but they were just kind of thick tubing. So I went and I used those to make larger pipes here. Let's see if it focuses, but yeah, there we go. You can see the larger pipes throughout it. And I put those around various places, and just kind of did give some variance to the small parts of the runners. And then I've started battle damaging. The last part I've done here is battle damaging, and if you can see here, I basically tore some of this stuff up a bunch. I have a Dremel tool I use for this stuff, and I just started tearing it up. There we go. You can see I did a bunch of damage, bunch of cuts into this, and that kind of thing. Did it all along here. I haven't done a whole lot of it yet, just because I haven't had a lot of time to do this part of it. I've been focusing on the Gundam a little more recently. But yeah, I done this, I did some there. Like I said, I'm taking the Dremel tool, cutting away at it, and along the edges of that and around the area outside the burning part, or the cut part, I'm taking the lighter and burning it a little bit, just giving a little variance to the texture of it. I also cut away a significant portion here and decided to use some clay I had to make almost like a blast section. Basically, like this was destroyed, and just, you get what I'm saying. I'm not good at describing things, but yeah, you can't see it real well because it's all white, but it's raised up through here and down, and it just has a really rough texture, basically kind of like a blast zone would look. And yeah, that's really about all I've done to the dioramas part of it since the last work in progress. So I am going to go get the Gundam parts, and we'll move on to that part. Alright, I had one little last thing to add about this diorama. I didn't like how I was doing this, just because you can't really see what it's going to be. So I thought I'd take this example of one that I've done before, basically kind of in preparation for this contest, to see how it would do. I don't know, I did this like a month or 2 ago, just to see how this would do, and I tried something out, and I actually liked the results. So as you can see here, I have the parts I've cut away and stuff, and then this is the clay. This is like the raised up section of the clay. As you can see, like a blast zone in there where something destroyed it, and the clay in there just gave it a nice shiny shine to it. Also have some burned parts over there and a little place where something else hit and chipped off some stuff. Now in here there's parts missing because the clay I used here wasn't very good, and it actually fell off, but this clay's better. So ignore those. But otherwise, I actually thought this turned out pretty well. So I was taking this kind of model and using it on a much larger scale for this whole diorama, as you can see. So yeah, this kind of thing is what this, in general, I am hoping ends up looking like. Okay, and here is the Gundam. As you can probably tell by the green color, I'm working on one of the Zulus, this right here. And I actually decided to make this work in progress today because I've kind of ran into a stopping point on this, not willingly. As you can see, I have about a half of these pre-shaded, and I was going to sit down. I had about 4 hours of free time today. I was going to sit down and just get through all of these, pretty much paint the entire Zulu, and that didn't quite work out. See, I have an old air compressor, this thing right here, and it decided to quit on me today. It just up and quit, and now it won't turn on, it won't do anything. So I'm kind of stuck, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna have to buy a new air compressor, and that's gonna put me even farther behind on this project. Unfortunately, I actually got in the mood to start this up and really push through some of this, and then this happens. So it seems like I'm just destined not to get this done right now. But anyway, let's look at some of the parts I have on this. These are the dark green parts. I actually thought the pre-shading on these went pretty well. These are the legs, obviously. But yeah, that's the color I'm pre-shading with, and I'm going to be doing a mix of pretty much this color here, which is park green, mixing that with a little tiny bit of this light green. It's a very, very light green, very vibrant, but just a little mix with that should create something to that effect. But yeah, I got those. Over here, I have the dark green parts. Yeah, as you can see here, dark green. And the pieces I already have completed are in here, which is just some of the black parts and all the metallics. Like the feet and stuff, I got that done. The gun, which I'm actually going to be going back and doing some detailing on. I want to go all out on this project, you know. And I decided to do metallics on the joints. I've never really done that before for Gundam kits. You know, I've done metallics on my Zoid and stuff, but on the joints, this is, I believe, it's actually a first for me. And then I did some chrome on all the thrusters, just to give it a nice shine, nice good look. Also did the metallic gunmetal on the hands. I think it's a really nice look, in my opinion. I'm very happy with it. And, yeah, I was going to show you these two. I actually was really happy with how these turned out. These are the ammo packs, bandoliers, I guess, on Garazulu's front skirts. And basically, I did these without pre-shading. Or, without blending, I mean. I did pre-shading. I went over all these with black. And then I took some gray and went back in and filled in the spaces, as you can see. But I didn't blend it, and I actually thought it turned out really well. So I'm quite happy with these, to be honest. So yeah, I think that is everything I have to show you as of today. So hopefully I get a new compressor soon, or at least I can fix this one. And I'll have a completed Gundam to show you. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and like, comment, or subscribe if you want to. Let me know how you think it's going and if you have any other suggestions. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time.